can't stop sweating. Okay, hi. Welcome to this video that's probably a mess, but here we are anyway. I'm probably gonna touch my hair a lot. I usually only have one hair washing day a week, but I mowed the lawn in Florida at noon in May, so it's really hot. This video is gonna be super chill. I'm sitting on my floor in my office. I have some tea. We have a Clio in front of me. The rest of the animals aren't in here. But today is going to be my April update, and I didn't think I was going to film this video today or that it would just like go up later this week. I wasn't really sure kind of how I wanted to do it. So I'm sweating profusely and I got the air on, but again, I just took a shower and it's hot and it's in Florida, so anyway, just please ignore how I look. So yeah, April update. My goal was to lose 10 pounds, and I did. I lost 10.3 pounds this month, which is awesome. And that puts me at 37.9 pounds for this whole shebang. I didn't even weigh in on May the 1st because I'm going to be honest, I had some kind of crappy food the night before, and I was like, there's just no reason for that. My husband's birthday was on the 2nd, and today I'm filming it is the 4th. So haven't got a great start to May. But anyway, for April, my goal was to lose 10 pounds, so I lost 10.3 pounds, so I'm super excited about that. Another goal was to work out at least 4 times a week. I did that all but the last week because I got just a little cold or something, but I didn't feel like walking and getting all of my exercise in that week. So that week I didn't do as much exercise. You also saw that in April I found a dog toy on the floor. Why am I playing with it? In April I did Mary's Mini, which actually went really well. So 5 of those 10.3 pounds I actually lost during that 10 days. So besides that, I lost about a pound a week, which is actually pretty good. That's great for maintaining weight. So 10.3 for this month. My goal for May is going to be, I think it's going to be 8 pounds is my goal for May. Just a little bit less. And like I said, May hasn't got off to the greatest start yet. I've been eating a lot of junk food. My husband's birthday, I'm using that as an excuse probably. Because, yeah, so if you don't like honest and real, you're probably not the right place. So let me just share something I haven't shared on social media except in an Instagram live that I then no longer saved. So my dad and I relatively recently stopped talking for many reasons, but he actually got COVID and was hospitalized and had pneumonia over the past week, so that was really tough. I think like I said, used my husband's birthday weekend kind of as an excuse to eat, but that was like an emotional time too. So he came home today though, which is good. But that was really tough. Like, he's never been hospitalized in my entire life, so even though we don't really talk or get along very well, you know, it was still hard because you just don't know what's going to happen, especially with COVID. But I'm really happy with my weight loss this month. I'm really happy about where I'm headed. Almost 40 pounds now. I feel like I have lost 40 pounds of fat. I have gained some muscle, so I strive to get at least 60 minutes of activity Monday through Friday. That's like a new goal of mine, so I get at least 10,000 steps. Today I've already hit 10,700 steps and it's 1:38. And I'm at almost 2 hours of activity. So my goal is Monday through Friday, 10,000 steps in at least 60 minutes of activity. That's just what I found has been working for me, and I feel really good and I really enjoy that. So I have built some muscle up. I've been doing yoga, doing a little jogging and all that. So I feel like I've lost 40 pounds of fat, which in 4 months is stinking incredible. Like, I'm so proud of that. But also I feel like with weight loss comes a lot of things that you don't see coming. So let me explain. Yeah, I looked in the mirror one day. Actually, I took a a picture for Insta stories, and I like barely recognized myself. And I know I say only 40 pounds, but like that's freaking a lot of weight. I'm only a third of the way to my goal, but it's kind of interesting because I'm having to rediscover who I am, and kind of, I feel like the weight is literally actually, like, physically, emotionally, whatever, the way you want to look at it, like figuratively, is a weight lifting off my shoulders. So I'm trying to get to know myself in this new body that is constantly changing now. So I looked at my face the other day and it looks so different to me. And I feel like sometimes during weight loss, people are like, your clothes fit differently. You're like, yeah, I think so. But when you put on similar clothes every day, you may not notice, for a while. Or you see yourself in the mirror every day washing your face or putting on makeup and you like don't really notice. But then there are those times where you look at yourself and you're like, yeah, I really noticed it today. And I had several of those moments this past week. And it's just kind of getting to know myself, like this body isn't obviously changing who I am, but it's changing my self-confidence, my self-esteem, the way I look at myself, the way I think about myself. And yeah, so I'm just kind of getting to know me, I feel like, kind of over again. And that's an interesting process. That's an interesting feeling to be going through, is to try to figure out who you are. And it's really strange because, like, I don't consider myself super attractive or pretty, and this is not me fishing for compliments or anything like that, but like that's just how I've always felt. And like it's been really weird because I've been walking down the street now and like these guys will like honk their horn at me or like make gestures, and it's just so strange to me, and it's so new that like people, I don't know, look at me a little bit different now, even with just the 40 pounds. I say just 40 pounds, okay, because I have 120 goals. So I'm a third of the way to my goal, but like 40 pounds is a lot, and it takes a lot off of your body, obviously. 40 pounds of all fat just like coming off, I feel like I look pretty different. I'm not wearing makeup except mascara and brow stuff, and I feel like my face just looks so different and my skin looks so different than it did back in December and even January. It looked different than it did last week. So I'm just having to adjust to what I look like now. And then also, as I'm adjusting to what I look like now, my body's still continuing to change because I'm still on this journey to lose a lot of weight. And then also with that comes something that I've been scared to talk about because I don't really know, like, I'm forming opinions on this, and this is just me being vulnerable and open. Something that I know is probably going to happen, but for some reason makes me nervous, but it's totally normal. There's nothing wrong with this, is I, myself, am nervous about the loose skin that I'm going to have. And you're like, why? Because I see all these people who have lost a ton of weight and they don't have any, and they're like super toned and super fit, which is great. But I know that that's only part of reality, and that maybe they've even like, face-tuned their body or like photoshopped. I'm nervous of how I'm gonna look with all this loose skin. So I could either be fat or I could have loose skin. So obviously I'm gonna choose the loose skin option, but I wish I hadn't let myself get to this point where like that's gonna be something I'm even worried about, like I wish I hadn't done this to my body anyway. But I don't know why, but I'm kind of nervous about that. And I know there's nothing wrong with it, and I know it's beautiful, and I know it's gonna be part of this process, but how I'm gonna look with loose skin is just something that's kind of been weighing on my mind. And I know that's really random, and I don't know if that's really weird or if anybody else feels the same way, but like that's where I'm at. Because I'm losing a lot of weight really fast, and I know that I'm gonna have loose skin, and I'm like not looking forward to it, which is kind of a sad side to this. Like everybody's like, weight loss is so great, and yeah it is, but like it's also tough, and it's really mentally hard to continue to do this. Like it's hard, and that's why I'm so thankful for the Eat More Way Less program, my Instagram family and friends that I've met through this journey. I'm so thankful, and my incredible husband and my best friends and family. I'm thankful for them, but there's a lot that happens up here and in my heart, and it's heavy, Weight loss looks really great, and it is a really great thing. Like, I'm so happy I'm doing this. I'm so happy I'm taking my health back. And I'm so happy, so happy that even with PCOS, I'm losing this unhealthy weight. So I'm no longer going to be obese, and I'm no longer going to be high risk for all these things. And maybe I can have a baby one day. I'm so thankful for all that. But like, at the same time, it's tough. And especially if there are people that are against it, or like, you know, the way I'm choosing to go about this, which is high carb, low fat vegan, or there are some days where I'm like, oh, I really just want a bag of potato chips. And you really just have to push yourself through a lot of things that nobody else can push you through. Like, the mental part of this, as much as you have that support, a lot of it you have to figure out on your own. The anxiety and the depression that I'm overcoming by myself is really tough. And like I said, you know, there's support, there's therapy, there's all these things, but like, at the end of the day, it's your mind, and you have to kind of work to sort that out. And that can be a difficult part of this process. So, oh gosh, I said a lot of things, but I said what was on my heart and things that I wanted to talk about today. So let's talk about May. Goal is going to be 8 pounds. I don't know how realistic that's going to be. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't get off to the best start with eating this month, but hey, it's only the 4th, you know, I got plenty of time. So 8 pounds, we're going to do 5 days a week of working out. And there's something new I'm going to introduce to, I think, like my eating habits. So 1 week a month, a Monday through Friday, I want to do a mini Mary's Mini. So Monday through Friday, I want to eat the Mary's Mini, and I'm going to just pick a week every month to do that, I think. And I really like that idea. And now I eat very clean anyway, except for this past weekend. I eat very clean, but Mary's Mini don't have like avocados or anything like that. And that's just not something I'm willing to do for 10 days every month. So Monday through Friday, 1 week a month, I am going to do a mini Mary's Mini. So I'm going to start that. I believe I'm going to do that next week. Want to lose 8 pounds. I want to read 2 books this month. And my goal for April was to get up early. That didn't happen. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but I'm doing much better so far in May already. And my goal is to go to bed before 11, like be asleep by 11, which is actually kind of early for me. So lots of goals. I feel like I can do this. I know today was kind of heavy as far as like an update, and it's great, like 10.3 pounds in 1 month, 40 pounds, yay, that's awesome. But there's a lot, and that's what this channel is about, is being super real with you guys, sharing my journey with you, sharing the food I'm eating, but also sharing what it's really like, because we see all these success stories, which is awesome, and I love following those people for inspiration, but like, it gets tough, man, and you need somebody to tell you that it's gonna be okay, and that being tough is part of it. It's not easy like it looks like. Instagram, and I don't watch TikTok, but TikTok, or you know, whatever, it's a highlight reel. You see the parts that they want you to see, and I'm showing you even the parts that I want you to see. You don't see everything in my life. You don't see when I was sobbing the other day over the thing with my dad. You don't see the times where I'm like, I can't do this anymore. You don't see all that stuff. But I wanted you to come here to see how real this actually is, and how doable this is, but also that this is real life. This isn't a perfect world. You're gonna always be tempted by things. Life may get you down at some points, but it's about getting back up, and it's about staying strong and being consistent. Consistency is the way to do this, and that's, if I've learned anything, you don't have to be extreme, you just have to be consistent. So I'm gonna stop rambling now. Thank you for listening to me vent. I feel like it's mostly what this was. Hope you got something helpful out of this. I plan to do more recipe videos in the future. Coming next week is going to be a use it up challenge that I did. I'm going to be sharing that video with you guys. So thank you for watching. If you haven't, like, subscribed, and go ahead and turn on bell notifications so you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. I love you guys, and I'll catch you soon.